Simon, Cheryl, you were side by side. What happened? How did he talk you around?
Well, you know, there's only so much begging one can take. It's not nice to see a grown man cry, so I finally succumb.
I have to say, I'm a massive fan of The X Factor, as you know, but it hasn't quite been the same since you guys left in 2010. And it's a big reunion. It's a big deal, isn't it? Everyone's very excited.
When you mentioned 2010, I have great memories of that show. I can remember the talent, I can remember the famous dress.
Yes.
Yeah, with the 2 discs.
Which you loved,
I loved it. I thought it was hilarious. We had so much fun, Dan. And I think in a weird way, the way things have worked out, it feels like we're starting again, coming back.
We have to be honest, there was friction.
Yes.
There was, you know. How did you guys patch it up? I mean, I'm very intrigued.
I heard a rumour Simon didn't want anyone to know it was his birthday.
Yes.
Which highly amused something inside of me. So I found out from, you know, people, I won't drop anybody in it, where he was, how long he was going to be there. Was he there on his birthday? And then I sent a plane across with a banner. So I just let the whole place know it was his birthday, what age he was. And I made it fly around the place the same amount of times of his age.
But deep down, were you a bit like, thank goodness she's actually communicating with me in some way?
I think the response was, I.am.going.to.kill you.
So no then,
No.
Definitely not happy.
No. But I was highly amused for a long time.
But you know what, Dan? I mean, I've done this a long time. You have fallouts along the way. I held my hands up and said I made a mistake and I was sorry, and I was sorry. And then when I decided I wanted to come back, I also decided I had to have Cheryl back on the show with me.
Can you give us any hint about which direction those other judging spots are heading to?
I'm reading reports that we've offered the job to people and they've turned it down. It's complete rubbish. I mean, we've spoken to people, but we did agree when Cheryl agreed to come back on the show that we had agreed together, because I'm not going to put somebody next to her who she hates.
So Louis Walsh is leaving the show then, that's official.
That's amazing.